Welcome, everyone. Join the buzz. Plug in and listen. Turn up that volume and tune in for the inside scoop on the Listen Up, Listen In podcast with your host, Preezy. Live on Podbean. Download the app and join the conversation. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. and on Fridays and Saturdays, 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Let's get it.
Hey, everybody, it's your girl Giggles. Make sure and go check out Listen Up, Listen In podcast with Preezy. Real talk for real people.
Welcome, everyone, to Listen Up, Listen In podcast. It's time to wake up and get your day started off right with Preezy live on Podbean. Catch the wave whether you're still at home or on the go and enjoy the show.
Tanya, you ready?
Listen up, listen in. Listen up, listen in. Listen up, listen in. Listen up, listen in. Listen up, listen in.
Hey, good morning, everybody. What's up? I know I was late this morning, but how y'all been? Good. Let's get it. What's up, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, I know I'm late. It was a tough night. I'm telling you, no, it was a very busy night. I had 2 interviews and it was just, I'm tired. But before we even get into that, I just want to say good morning to everybody. Good morning, EBCSHAXG. Y'all killing me early in the morning. Good morning. And good morning, Giggles. Oh, Gig, I was so tired last night. I know I said, I'm going to call you back. And my call you back, boom. That was it. Once I took my shower and I tried to sort things out, get my papers, because the studio was just a mess. Trying to get everything in order. And I said, I'm going to just lay down for just a little bit. I'm going to just lay down. That was it. I was gone. Yeah, Gig. I'll tell you all about it. Girl, bye. I'll tell you all about it after the show. Good morning, Prophet Genazi Perry. I hope I'm saying it right. If I'm not, y'all got to forgive me. Good morning, though. Girl, bye. Yes, I know. Poor thing. Yes. Long day, long afternoon, long evening. You already know, Gig. I got my lemon, ginger, green tea, whatever it is. Take a sip. Have you ever had green tea and feel? No, let me stop. It's Friday, y'all. It's Friday. And before we even get started, all praises to Jehovah God and Jesus Christ every day. Amen. And guess what? Besides it being Friday, if you woke up this morning, thank God. Yes. If you hear me, you woke up this morning. Thank God. Get your stank butts up. Get your stank butts. That's right. I said get your stank butts up. Get in the shower. Don't bring the phone in the shower. You can turn up the volume and still hear me. You know. If your water pressure's low, it don't matter. Just tune in. But get your butts in that shower so you can feel refreshed because you got a lot of BS to deal with today. You know how it is. You goings to work. You goings to school. You going somewhere. You might be just leaving somewhere. You might just be trying to hurry up and get out, get to where you were supposed to be. Hopefully not, because we don't do that, right? Nobody does the wrong thing on this show. Nobody cheats on this show. Good morning, mister. We faithful people. We don't be doing that. Anyway, today is Friday. Today is Friday, and if yesterday was a bad day, I hope today be a better day. For real. I know I started off, 6:15? Eh, eh. It's okay. Make the best of it, right? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I have a lot of things to do, as usual. I'm going to try to do the best I can, because, I'm going to try to do. I'm an old lady. I'm an old lady. Anyway, what's going on in the news? I don't know. I really don't know. I know that, these, I don't know, these celebrities, well, they be going in. If anybody know, there was a Floyd Mayweather fight with Gotti Jr. I don't know these people. I know Floyd Mayweather. I don't know Gotti. Never heard of him before. But I'm sure, you know when you know him. And it was crazy, the referee on the stage. They saying that Gotti was doing things that was illegal, like he wasn't supposed to do. You in boxing, you could lose points. And if the referee, I guess, if he says that, listen, you're not listening, you know how them little kids be like, you're not listening, stupid dummy head. You just don't listen. He was like, no, that's it. The fight is over. So Gotti got mad, like, what? Nah, man, the fight ain't over. He came at Floyd, and then all Floyd peoples jumped in the ring, and then Gotti's people jumped in the ring, and it was just nuts. I'm like, is this for real or is this for publicity? But yeah, it was for real, I guess. And then backstage, if anybody know Jocelyn Hernandez, she is, Gig, what is Jocelyn Hernandez? She's on these shows, these hip hop shows, Hip Hop Live. She's on a lot of different shows. I mean, if you know her. You know if you know her. She got into some beef with a rapper called, what is it, Big Lex? And I mean, they was beating this girl up really bad. And pressing charges. So Jocelyn got arrested. I don't know who else got arrested. It was really terrible. I mean, you saw a fight on the at the fight. You saw a fight at the fight in the ring where it was supposed to be. And then that got crazy. And then you saw a fight backstage with two celebrities, that's on Love and Hip Hop. I think be Love and Hip Hop. Love and Hip Hop. And then Jocelyn has her own show. Yeah, she has her own show called Jocelyn's Cabaret. Yeah. Crazy. Let me read the comments. Eagle says, you got it. And then Mr. says, that's John Gotti's grandson, mobster. What? That's John Gotti's grandson? Oh! His name Gotti the third. Third. Second. Get out! Oh! Well, I'll be a pastor that forgot his word. What? Man, listen. Gig said, and she has her own. Okay, I got that. She had issues with Big Lex before on her show. Okay, yeah, man. They beat that girl up. And she's pressing charges. Wow, crazy. Well, that's how it be, you know. Well, I don't know. What's going on with Starbucks? It says ex-Starbucks manager who was fired after arrest of two black men awarded $25.6 million in discrimination suit. Whoa. they getting this money from? Ain't that much coffee beans? What? Let me read this, because this is the first time hearing this. Jurors in a federal court in New Jersey have awarded $25.6 million to a former regional Starbucks manager who alleged that the coffee chain unfairly punished her and other white employees after the high-profile 2018 arrest of two black men at one of the chain's Philadelphia locations. Shannon Phillips won $600,000 in compensatory damages. I bet I said that. And $25 million in punitive damages on Monday after an 8-member jury decided after 5 hours of deliberation that race was a determinative factor in Phillips' firing, violating federal and state anti-discrimination laws. Lower 360 report. I ain't never seen it. Okay, so let's see. What are the comments? What are people saying? One particular person said those two men need to sue that employee. Why is that? ASAP. Let's hope they were waiting on the outcome of this case and will move to sue her now. She wasn't there that day, but still stood up for the manager who called the police on them. That was the issue. What happened? I know they ain't talking about them two guys that were... Wait a minute. There was an incident where there was two guys fighting. Can somebody just please give me more information? Of course they did, someone said. White people think they are the real victims when they are being held accountable for mistreating black people. And black people who value proximity to whiteness will go out of their way to protect the delusional white supremacists. I don't know what the story's about. Someone said, good for her. If you ask people to leave your business and they don't, you call the police. You should not be punished for that. What happened? I don't know. Nobody's saying anything. Now those men need to sue her for discrimination. Would somebody please tell the story? Oh, gosh. You know how somebody writes in the comments what really happened because somebody's saying, well, what happened? Okay. Oh, boy. I don't know the story. I thought we were going to hear the story. So they gave a racist white woman and $25 million, but she got two black men arrested, and I don't even think those men sued. If the statute of limitations is not over, two black men need to sue her. But oh my, what happened? Okay, I'll find out what happened. It doesn't say what happened. It just says ex-Starbucks manager who was fired after arrest of two black men awarded $25.6 million in discrimination suit. But maybe the story will come up. I don't know. Whoa. New York City driver with 160 violations sentenced to 9 years for crash that killed 3-month-old. I really didn't mean it. Oh, you really didn't. Let's hear this story. But before I hear the story, before I read it, yeah, you got like 1.5 million eyeballs on the screen. I see you. Oh, Lord, not Starbucks. Yeah, because you're a big fan. Oh, you got the story. You put the story up. Oh, shoot. She back. It says two black men walked into a Starbucks in downtown Philadelphia on Thursday afternoon and sat down. Officials say they had asked to use the restroom, but because they had not bought anything, an employee refused the request. They were eventually asked to leave, and when they declined, an employee called the police. So you get $25 million, just like that person said, for calling the police? That was in 2018, and the CEO apologized to them. So if they apologized to them, why she won $25 million? Oh, you put it up. Okay, cool. For all those that want to really know the story. Check it out, Gig. Put it up on the new sheet. Put the new. Starbucks, Philadelphia, black man arrested. Oh, she They apologized to them, but then she got awarded 25.7 million. Whatever. Anyway, this is a sad story. A New York City driver who has racked up 160 violations has been recently sentenced to 9 years in prison after a crash he caused killed a 3-month-old. That's not enough time. Speaking inside the Brooklyn Supreme Court during his sentencing hearing, the man said, "I really didn't mean it." Per reports, the reckless driver has been identified as 30-year-old Mr. Mott, and back on September 11th, oh geez, it had to be September 11th, 2021, Mott was first accused of being in a fatal hit and run that killed a 3-month-old Apolline Mongolian. Crash also seriously injured her mother. I think I know this. I think I know this story. The incident occurred on a sidewalk in Clinton Hill, New York, when Julia Mong and Marion Gulliman were pushing their daughter in a stroller. It is said that Mott was driving away from police after Yup, I saw this video. I didn't know she died. Wow. After failing to stop at a red light, he ended up going down the wrong way on Gates Avenue and crashed into a car. The collision sent both of the cars flying onto the sidewalk, slamming into the family. Following the crash, Mott attempted to flee the scene by stealing a 2020 Hyundai from a 41-year-old man. When he was arrested, he allegedly asked officers if he could just escape the incident with just a ticket or citation. Whoa, are you serious? Not only did you ran from the police, you hit cars. The cars went into these people on the sidewalk. Then you tried to steal a car. And you only got 9 years? Who is the judge? He was eventually charged with manslaughter, attempted robbery, reckless driving, and other charges. Following his arrest in February 2022, he posted a $150,000 bond, was on the streets up until his recent sentencing hearing on Wednesday, June 14. During his trial, he would go on to accept a sentence leaving him 9 years. That's why he accepted a plea deal. He accepted a plea deal that cut down a potential 15-year prison sentence, leaving him 9 years. During his sentencing hearing, he told the court, "I'm just sorry for everything I did. Sorry for all the hurt I caused. I really didn't mean it." Prior to the incident, it is reported that Mott had been previously arrested 3 times and had had his license suspended. Mott's list of violations include him getting cited 91 times for speeding in a school zone since 2017. Out of the 91 citations, 35 of them were in 2021 alone. That's messed up, man. That poor little baby. That's messed up. That's messed up. I want to hear the comments real quick. Nah. You killed a baby? You should be doing life. Tried to flee? Plus all the previous violations? A 3-month-old baby died and the mom fighting for her life? That's what I say. You know, I agree. Someone said he didn't try to flee, he did. He was arrested 5 months after he killed the baby, made bond, and was out till now. So this is effing disgusting. Someone else said, does anyone remember the nurse that killed a family, I believe, for driving drunk? If so, her trial began. And updates. How you went from one story to another? Yeah, that was horrific. I saw that video. And that lady was speeding down. I don't know, was it LA? Yo. But anyway, I don't even talk about that. I don't even know why they put this with this. Stay on one topic. How they allow him to even get to 160 violations. That's what I say. Should have been in jail after the 20th one, because homie clearly didn't learn. He definitely needs to be held accountable. But every time I see stories like this, where the person has an obscene amount of prior offenses, at one point, we do hold the government accountable as well, right? But I do hope that the family sues everyone. Yeah, maybe the family got a lawsuit because he had 160 violations and y'all waited till something happened, took a life, a baby, a newborn, only 3 months. So only 9 years, somebody said. These people that got a lot more prison time for doing far less. Yeah. 15 years, that's because he copped the plea. But even if he copped the plea, nah. I don't know about no 9 years. He took a life. He could have killed both of the parents. He could have killed the people that crashed into the parents. He did too much. How he got past 160 violations? This lady said 30. No, it's 160. Whoever let him drive with 160 violation should be reprimanded too. And only 9 years for taking a life with that track record? I don't think so. Yeah, it was terrible. Good morning, GD Grave Digger. That's a sad story. Very, very sad story. It's sad. And, 9 years? I don't know. I don't know about 9 years. No. Now, I told you we got crazy people in the world, right? That got crazy. And that's why I always tell people, really care. Well, guess what now? Guess what? When you take the child to the playground, you might have to clean off the rides before they get on. Isn't that crazy? So you say, how you gonna do that? How we gotta do that? There's a whole bunch of kids on there. Let's say you take your kid to the park. Y'all the only one out there right now. You might just have to clean off the little monkey bars, little slide thing. I'm gonna tell you why. Because we have some sick people in this world. Got some diseased people in this world. 2 children, 2, suffered burn injuries after acid was poured onto 3 slides at a Massachusetts playground. You see what I'm saying? You see how sick people are? People are sick. Now, when you get on those slides and the silver ones, first of all, it's hot as heck outside. They needed to, I don't know why they made the damn thing metal. Because by the time you get down, your butt is on fire. I remember that when I was, and you don't wear no shorts on that slide. But we all did, it's hot, right? And it's 80 degrees outside, but the metal slides is 1,000. So as you going down, you going, yay, but your ass is burning. You be like, somebody's smoking? Ain't nobody smoking. My butt cheeks is on fire because I done slid down this metal thing. But acid. I'm going to read the story because I'm telling you, this world is sick. Now you got to go to the playground and make sure that there's nothing on the ride. No little kitty thing, or let them put on pants. As hot as it is. But it's acid. Acid can go through anything. Let's read the story because there's no reporter here. I have to read it. 2 children endured burn injuries at a Massachusetts playground after a hazardous chemical was poured down 3 slides. Emergency dispatchers were called to 2 residential addresses on reports of 2 children suffering from burns. According to one of the mothers, there was a sizable puddle at the bottom of the slide, she wrote in a public Facebook group. Initially, she believed it was just rainwater, but after her toddler came down the slide, she started crying and saying, "Mommy, it hurts, she told WBZ News. Officials identified the substance on the playground as muriatic acid, also called hydrochloric acid, a colorless, corrosive, non-flammable gas that fumes in the air and can cause severe chemical burn, blindness, and respiratory irritation, the CDC reports. Long Meadow firefighters and police were notified about a suspicious substance on the playground on Sunday morning. They have since removed and sterilized the playground of any chemical elements, but have kept the park closed as of Monday, according to a press release. Investigators revealed that someone had broken into the pump room in the basement of a pool building, which is where the acid had come from. Investigators also discovered an open ventilation shaft. They said the suspect had to climb over 2 fences before entering the ventilation shaft. A great deal of effort was employed to enter this space, the fire department said. The suspect has not been detained as of yet. Police urge anyone with information to contact the detective bureau. Believe this? You did all of that. Yes, Gig, what you saying? And Mister, thank you for liking the show. Before Gig, I want to ask you, how was the sound effects? You can hear it? Because I listened to the recording yesterday. It was very low. I have no idea why that happened. Okay, thanks. So mental illness is serious. Like, how can someone just pour acid on the playground? And Gig, they poured it on a sliding thing when the kids slide down. So it was purposely done. It was purposely done. Shaking my head. Soon we won't be able to do anything. Oh, we're close to it. We're close to it now. We are very much close to it. People are sick. And they know kids are going to get on this. It's a kiddie park. So you intentionally try to harm children. See what I'm saying? Sick, sick individual. Now this little girl, that little butt burns or leg burns. And because even it's acid. So even if the mother was able to get a little water, it still touched the skin. I want to read the comments. Have people not noticed that children are being targeted at an all-time high? Shaking my effing head. Yes, I noticed that. I noticed that. It's, it's. Yes, I'm glad this person typed that. She gets a heart for that. And she got over almost 700 people agreeing with her. Yes, this is crazy. Somebody said, I was getting ready to say the same thing. This is pure evil, someone says. Imagine looking for acid or creating it just to harm children. This isn't dumb. It's a pure evil act. Whoever did this is extremely dangerous. Absolutely. So now, what's the new thing now? It should be an alert. Be careful. All playgrounds. Because you know there's copycats. There's copycats in everything. So if somebody reads this story, oh, really? That's how you can get kids? Burn the crap out of them. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go get some acid. Because you could get acid from anywhere. We know that. You go to Home Depot, Lowe's, all those Dranos. It's all acid. It's a sad world. To hurt innocent kids, someone says, coming to the park to play means you are a sick individual. It's whole demons walking this earth, man. It is. It's facts. We know demons, Satan and his demons, you can't see them, but he got followers now that you can see. One more comment. This is absolutely insane that some psychopath deliberately did this to harm children. I hope they find whoever did this. They need cameras in the park. Because you're going to see that person pouring it. You're going to see them doing it. And those metal slides are no joke. And I know they ain't no joke. It's bad enough we got to deal with him sliding down the heat. So now you got heat plus acid. That poor little baby. Sad, man. Sad world. I'm telling you, we got to really, really, really be careful. It's tough. It is. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Well, you're going to have to, like I said, you're going to have to check before you put those kids on the rides. And like, let's say you're the first person to get to the park. You see a whole bunch of other kids getting on the rides. And you're like, oh, you don't think none of it. But let's say you're the first person at the park. I don't know. Bring something. I don't know, dude. You're going to have to listen. You know, we got copycats. You know, you have copycats out there. So you got to do it. You have to. It's no choice. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Yeah, I remember the shows. Love and Marriage. I remember Al Bundy. Yo, man. was hilarious. I think they got a clip of him. I'm gonna play it. Yo, Al Bundy was a funny dude. Oh yeah, Gig, you said bring gloves, wipes, water, etc. Yeah, you gotta actually clean the park before you enjoy the park. Oh, married with children. What did I say? Love and marriage? Cause I'm thinking of the song. Love and marriage, love and marriage. It's all horse and carriage. It's something other. Without the other. Love and marriage. And then it did that. Funny like that. Yeah, like that. Let me see what Al's saying, because you know, Al used to mess women all the time. Let's see, I don't know. Hey, hold on,
In
here
this
we go.
generation,
Excuse me, but am I invisible?
He's at the shoe store.
Pluto.
I want a balloon.
You've already got one.
Jumping must have expanded my foot.
And I see you must have fallen on your butt a time or two.
How dare you say that to my face?
Well, I'd say it behind your back, but my car's only got half a tank of gas.
Just about had enough of you.
Well, you wouldn't say that if I came with fries and a medium drink.
Yo, Al Bundy he was crazy.
You know medium. Besides, between small and you. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna fall through the floor.
Think you're going? Aren't you open?
Sorry, ma'am, but unlike your mouth, we occasionally close.
With this attitude, you're going to be working here for the rest of your life.
Well, take a gander into the seat next to you if you want to see what your future looks like.
Yo, he used to diss all the fat women that came into the store to get some shoes. Yo, that was a funny show, man. That was funny. But he used to dog the women that came in there. Oh gosh, what a yo, he was the man. He was disrespectful, but he was the man. Sounds like the Billie Jean song. Oh, you want me to play that Billie Jean? You want me to go back to that Billie Jean song? Don't play, cause Light Bright. What's going on, Light Bright? No, Light Bright. I'm actually late. Light Bright, I come on and I do the show from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Monday through Friday. Yeah. I used to love Married with Children. What you mean you used to love it? You better still love it. Aloha, y'all. Like I say, aloha. No, please don't. You don't want to hear that, Michael? Come on, y'all. Why y'all doing that? Y'all know that Michael Jackson song was fire. Why y'all acting like that? Come on. Stop. Please. Come on. This is Friday, y'all. Y'all know how we do on Fridays. And guess what? On the page that he's on, it says Happy Friday. It says it. Come on, baby. Don't do it to me. Yes.
Take my love.
Ah, shoot.
I am the one.
That's right.
Take my son.
Gee, take my son.
Ability.
Yeah.
Take my love.
Yes.
I want to see in this. Take my own.
Yes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Ability.
Yeah.
Oh, take my own.
Uh-huh.
Take my teeth. Building. Oh, give me. Oh, go my teeth. And take. All right.
Yeah. He going in.
Take my love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do? Ability. Take my love. It's your name. I am the one. Yeah. You like my son.
Mm-hmm.
You break my son.
Break my son.
Ability. Oh, take my love. Oh, and I am the one. Yeah, you break my son.
Yeah. Happy Friday. Yay. He's a kind ability. Yeah. He was going in. He was sweating underneath that wig. That wig was sweating. Lord. I got a crazy story, y'all. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm going to let this man tell his story. It says, you can't make this up. Man has been married for 15 years. He has been sterile his whole life. But he got 3 kids. I'm going to read it again. Man has been married for 15 years. He has been sterile his whole life. Sterile. Means he can't have kids. But his wife, he got 3 kids. Did y'all hear me? I don't think y'all heard me. But y'all gonna hear him because I'm gonna play the story. And it goes a little something like.
Man, it tells me I'm in good health, but I'm sterile. I'm like,
he said sterile.
I'm sterile. I got 3 kids. I don't make no damn sense to me. I don't understand. I'm sterile. I don't know. It blows my mind. You know, I got 3 kids. One's 15, one's 12, one's 7. So I'm like, I don't understand that. So anyway, I go home and I just start thinking, these gotta be my kids. But I started thinking about the fact that every time we watch like those Ancestry.com commercials, they come on and my wife kind of always turns the channel. I'm like, why you always turn it? I notice you always turn the channel. She's like, those are stupid. They don't even work. And I'm like, anyway, I started really thinking. I'm like, if I'm sterile, and like I said, I've always been sterile. It's not like something that it always been genetically since I was born.
Wow.
I started thinking, I'm like, man, I'm going to have to go ahead and get these kids tested. You know, I really didn't want to. I wanted to believe that my wife wouldn't do this to me, but I have to get my kids tested. So I secretly get a little sample of all of them. I go to the damn, the Ancestry.com place or whatever. And anyway, get them tested. Then I think about this. My wife got a birthday coming up. We're going to throw this big birthday bash. We already been planned on it. So, basically I got the whole birthday bash planned. And then basically what happens is I get all of our families there, birthday bash. I get the popular mixologist in town. Chief of police comes because he works with my wife sometimes at our company. So chief of police, this whole big thing, because I want to make a big splash. It's her birthday, you see? So what ends up happening at a certain point, we bring the big birthday cake out. You know those big birthday cakes you see on the movies? Got one of those big ones. And then I had a woman come out and she hold up the sign that said, "You lying bee." And it blew everyone's mind. It blew her mind. What is this about? What is this about? And I was like, you know what? No, what this is about? It's about the fact that this mixologist is his son. Hey, let meet your daddy right here. I straight up had to tell him, this is your dad. Chief of police, hey, this is your... So 15-year-old mixologist, that's his daddy. Chief of police, 12-year-old, that's his daddy. And I mean, I was hurt. I was hurt. I mean, I was so hurt. I decided I just had to sleep in my car, man. I couldn't be in this house. I couldn't be around her. Just all these lies. I mean, I've been raising these kids for 15 years. There's no way they're mine. They're not. I'm sterile. Like, so basically, I just, I'm in my car, sleeping in my car, going to work, doing the normal thing I do. And I just was, running into different issues and felt the need that I needed to go. I really needed to go back to church. I just really wanted to do that. And was getting some good, like the preacher and a lot of different people giving me some good advice and some good guidance, kind of helping me to understand that, it's not the kids' fault. You've been there for the kids, you know what I mean?
He didn't know.
Then I start finding out there's some problems. Kids are having problems in school because their dad's not there. They used to having their dad for 15 years. I haven't been there, so I start going back, being there for my kids and everything like that or whatever. But I have to let her know. I'm like, I don't know if we can work this out. I don't know. I mean, possibly, but I'm here for my kids. I'm going to try to be here for my kids because I feel like it's the right thing to do. It's what God wants me to do, and I think it's the best thing to do. So that's what I decided to do. Later on, you find out because I have a 7-year-old. I didn't know who his dad was. So basically, after a certain amount of time with the Ancestry.com, like other people will get tested and everything like that or whatever, and then I got an alert from the email alert. I'm like, really? So we kind of find out that it's just NBA Hall of Famers. I'm like, I was tripping. I'm like, this can't be the case. I go and ask her. I'm like, who's his dad? She's like, yes, that's his. I'm like, because my son, I mean, man, my son, he can ball. I mean, he can ball, and I ain't got no athletic skills, you know. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, me and my wife are still trying to work things out. I moved back in, but I'm not in the same room. You know, luckily we have multiple rooms. I'm there for my kids, even though they're not my kids, but they are my kids. I mean, I'm there for my kids. I'm the only father they know. So I've been doing the best that I can with this whole situation. One thing I'm not gonna do. Right, the doctor.
This guy is nuts. And I'm not a man. And I know dang well I'm not staying with this woman. Now, this is weird because at first I thought this was not real. You know how some people do skits and they just be playing around, they joking, it's a prank. Let me read your thing. He really just now realized those kids were not his, shaking my head. That's crazy for real. You knew you were sterile. He said sterile and should have questioned the first child. That's what's up though, cause it's not the kid's fault. She says, I'll stay in the kid's life or we'll be getting divorced. I'm gonna read the comments, cause at first I thought, like I said, I thought this was a crap. I thought this was like, yeah, right. First of all, the oldest kid is 15. Now, I don't know what you guys do when y'all get physical. As women, we go to GYNs, we get checked out, we do this, the mammals and all that. After all this time, you find out that you're sterile? He said sterile. I thought it was sterile. He said sterile. I don't know. What is the test to find out, Gig? Do this real quick for me. Real quick, because you fast with them fingers. Them things long as hell. Fast with them. Find out. What is the test to find out if you sterile? Because 15 years, I mean, you're supposed to get a physical once a year. That's what you're supposed to do. Every year, I tell y'all all the time, get a physical every year. I don't care what you do. Get a full body physical. One of the most important things is doing the vein test. I'm going to get the name, but you can just go to your heart doctor and say, I want to do the vein test. That's really important, very important, because it finds blockages, blood clots in your body. And if they try to refuse, well, the insurance, oh, well, I'm feeling pain. I feel a knot. I feel something. They got to do it. Even if you got to make it up. Trust me, do it, guys. I'm not telling you for play. I'm telling you for real. Anyway, what is the test to find out if you sterile? This man got to be in his 40s. He looked to me, I mean, he looks like he could be in his late 30s, early 40s. And you telling me, I'm not saying it's not possible. You're telling me you're just finding out now that you're sterile? I'm going to read the comments, because the comments be giving you the answers sometimes. It says, he's so long-winded. I took my DNA test, got results back. I still haven't gotten to the sterile story. Oh my God, everybody making jokes. Everybody making jokes about that word sterile, 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 sterile. He says sterile like an old head. Oh God, come on, get to DNA testing should be made compulsory at birth. I'm starting to believe that. I'm starting to think that. I really am. I'm really starting to believe that it should be done at birth. So that men are not paying for child support of children that's not even theirs. Because I think that's so wrong. Now I'm not bashing women or nothing like that, but I really think it's wrong that dudes are finding out 15, 20 years later that the kid is not theirs. I think that's so wrong. And then it's unfair to the man that doesn't know he has a child and maybe wants to be in his child's life. You're right. But no, there might be some men out there that might say, I got a son. My son what? My son work? Where is he? They might want to be in the child's life. You don't know. Then some brothers say, nah, man, you know, brother want to be in his life. Saying if he want to be his dad, let him be his dad. I ain't got my son. I can't take the other head. Oh, there's the brothers around. Let him do it. Yes, you got brothers out there too. Let him be a father. God, let him be. He could be. Go ahead. He let him be the father to the child. Wasn't there a song? Be a father to your child. Yeah. Um. Someone says, I wish there was a federal mandate to require DNA testing at the hospital, married or not. This stuff has to end. Bless this man and them kids. Someone says, it's wild how when men get done wrong, it's joke city. But let a woman get done wrong, it's World War III. Somebody said, this is how people wake up dead. What you be saying, gig? 48 hours, 72 hours. Yeah. Somebody said, I hope this is a skit, cause he sound too slow talking about his sterile. That's sterile. That's what I'm saying. Somebody said this has to be a sketch. I think they meant skit. A police chief, a celebrity mixologist, and a ball player. 3 baby daddies. Don't act like it can't happen now. It can happen. And somebody said, happy Father's. Wow, that's rough. And one more comment. This is why DNA test. I already read that. Somebody said, this is a lie. It feels like a lie. Ain't no ancestry.com brick and mortar. He's long-winded because that's this is what liars do. And another comment I'm going to read. This is heartbreaking. No way that man should have been anywhere but in his home. The kids can stay, but the woman, the alley cat, that's what she called her, must go. Wow. He said the wife got 3 kids, not him. I was wondering if this was a skit. It's cold. I could tell you that. It's terrible if this is true to have been married to someone for many years and to find out that all 3 children are not yours. I think it's terrible. He's mentally damaged, and how he may love those children, and I know he does, but to know that they're not yours, that hurts. That has to hurt. And he's willing to work it out. Like, you know, he's a tough one. Basically, he said that he needed God back in his life, and kudos to that. Cause you already know without God we are nothing. But that was a deep decision to actually want to go back in the house. But he didn't go back for marriage because he claimed that they were trying to work things out, but they're in separate rooms. So are they really working things out? No. But I think he went back for the children. And that's got to be hard because now you got to look at this person every day knowing that not only did they committed adultery, uh, they got pregnant. They didn't even use protection. 3 times. 3 times. 3 times.
3 times.
3 times.
3 times.
Yeah, 3 times. So they put you at risk as well. There's a lot of things going out in the world. It's a lot. So would I have went back if I was him? Absolutely. That is a good man, and I hope he stays with God. I would not have went back. I would have wanted to stay in the children's lives. And now I have to focus on me and get myself together mentally. Marriage is a strong bond, but when someone breaks it, when the trust is gone, I'm not saying that you can't get it back, because you can, depending on the situation. Because some situations, you know, I'm going to put it like this. We get cut, right? In some of our bodies, some people, you know, is known genetics that sometimes the skin keloid, right? Keloid. And sometimes a wound, it'll heal. It may not heal correct, but somewhere down the line, it'll close up. But it might leave that scar. Might be an ugly scar. Might be a scar that you'll try to hide. But you're going to always see that scar. You'll do everything to try to get rid of that scar. Put all type of ointments on it. Everything. You'll wear a bracelet to try to hide it. You'll do everything. But some scars don't disappear. And this right here, that's a scar that I don't think is ever gonna disappear. It's the children of it, you know. And he always gonna say to himself, "They're not my kids. They may be my kids emotionally and mentally, but physically, they make these kids." And that's gonna bother him. And he's gonna always look at that woman, and he's definitely not gonna trust her. She could tell him she going to the store. That's right, I said store. He would never trust her, ever. So why stay? Why be around something that is going to affect you mentally and probably physically? Because stress can kill. Stress can bring on all kind of ailments to your body. No, I would definitely, this is definitely grounds for divorce. I don't care what nobody say. But do I want to stay with the children that I thought were mine because I love them deeply? This deep love here. Yeah, I would still want to be in their life. But the children might want to be around their new father. You know, this is sad. And it's sad that he had to find out this way. So, kudos to that man for even trying to want to make it work. Kudos to him. Yeah, Gig says cold case files, the first 48, forensic files, snap, fatal attraction, all of that. And this is what, you know, people, this is why they snap, you know, and it's not the right thing to do. No, walk away. And that's easily said than done. When your emotions have been tampered with, that's hard. You know, you be with somebody all your life and you find out all these deep, dark secrets. But Gig, I'm still puzzled as to why he just found out that he was sterile. Because how could you? I mean, I don't understand. How did he just find out now that these were not his children? It's crazy. Trust is hard to get back. Oh, yeah. Trust is hard to have. Trust is hard to build. And then when you finally build it, then the bricks start falling. Oh, no. Yeah. That's the foundation. Trust, loyalty, respect. You ain't got none of that? Hit the road, Jack. Come back. Might not ever get it back. Oh, yeah. Might not. That's what I'm saying. I use the example about the cut. Some cuts heal. Some cuts leave marks. This definitely gonna leave a mark, you know. So I don't know. I don't know about this one. I know I couldn't do it. God bless him. Yeah, don't play with people's feelings now. Not everybody can handle stuff like that. It's like I saw a video the other day, married couple, and obviously the wife cheated before. This time he went to follow her. And he found her. She was in the parking lot with another man. And when he rolled up, she was a little close to him. So he was like, so this is what you do. She turned around, was like, holy moly. She did one of those. You know, when you get caught and you like, oh my God, like it's so, that's it. And he was like, where the kid? She said, hey, at my sister. So he said, so this is what you do. She said, well, this is my friend. Who meets a friend? He said, who meets a friend, which is a male, 2:00 in the morning? to stand out in the parking lot and talk. So to make a long story short, yeah, she got caught. And the way he sounded, it wasn't her first time. And he had enough. I bought you this car that you coming to see this man in. You saw it, right, Gay? I bought you this car. And you out here with another man. I bought you this house. And see, I'd be wrong as a man to harm you. And I go to jail. But you're not worth it. I want your stuff out my house, which really not easy, guys. You just can't kick your partner out the house like that. I want you out the house. And then he stepped to the man, not in an aggressive way, but he says, let me ask you something. Did you know about me? He said, nah, man. She told me y'all wasn't together. He says, I ain't fighting no man. Or she told me y'all wasn't together. So he said, you done messed with my wife already, huh? So you already knew he did. And he was like, I can't believe this. He says, but I'm videotaping this so that when I divorce you, I have proof that you stepped out again. And I felt bad for him. Now that wasn't a skit. That seemed real. Cause if that was a skit, they should be on one of these TV shows. Tyler Perry need to call them because that seemed real. And I felt so bad for the man. Like something like that would make you flip, would make you angry. He said, yo, Mr. say I'm swinging on everybody, but Mr., is it worth it? Cause now you're the aggressor. You came to the area where they were at and wilding out. Now, maybe the man didn't know. He could have been lying, but he said, I didn't know she was still with you. A lot of people, when they cheat and they lie. Oh, I ain't with my wife no more. We have problems. We separated. So she made it seem like she told the dude that they were separated. They weren't. He said, I'm not separated. We live in the same house. We married. So that's the lie you've been telling. You telling this man. So some people probably just don't know. Like, I'm going by what you saying. I mean, obviously, you coming out the house 2:00 in the morning. He ain't thinking she married. But she made an excuse that she was hanging with her sister. The sister got the kids. Of course, the sister ain't gonna tell her that's her sister. Okay, I know what you get ready to do. Do your thing. But the fact that he rolled up on her and had to see it himself, that hurt. That hurts. That hurts. I guess that's why people make songs. What's that song? If you're doing something, don't let me know. If you're playing games, don't let me know. Y'all know the song. I don't know. It's early in the morning. It's sad, what they say. Well, what I don't see won't hurt me. Yo, hell with that. I want to know so that I can hit the road, Jack. Don't you come so I can be out. I don't want to be no fool. I don't care what nobody say. I'd rather know so I can move on and do what I got to do for me. I don't want to be a fool in darkness. I just don't. What y'all saying? Y'all talking up there. Gig said, yeah, he wasn't going to the doctor or something because he should have known he was sterile or he knew those were not his kids but didn't want to come to terms with the truth. That's what I'm saying. If you going to the doctor and getting physicals, I mean, I don't know. What test do men take? I got to look this up. What test do you take to find out if you're sterile? Is it in your blood? Is it in your urine? Or do you have to give samples of your semen to have the doctors check it? How do they find out that men are not sterile? Yes, I saw that one. Yeah, Gig, I know. Mr. says I'm swinging on everybody. Gig says I'm walking away, going to court. Bye. My buys be long. Mr. says, my heart can't take it anymore. If you cheating, please don't let it show. There you go. Yep. I don't want to know. You brought it to my head, mister. If you're playing games, please don't let it show. 'Cause my heart can't take it anymore. Yeah. Heck with that. I'll do a remix. I just found out, yo. Pack your bags, your dusty shoes, you gotta go. And guess what? I'm going to call. You know that don't rhyme, but I had to stretch it out to me. And I'm taking everything that you owe, 'cause you treated. When I asked you, you said no. That would be the Fly remix right there. Don't play with me. Don't play. If you don't want to stay, go the other way. That's how I feel. I ain't got to. Listen, there you go, Gig. Listen up, listen in. Album, Volume 1 coming soon. A remix. That's right. Don't play. Don't play. 'Cause sometimes love don't last forever. Sometimes love just don't last forever. It be like that sometimes. And they say, it's cheaper to keep her. All right, it might be cheaper to keep me, but you get caught. You better go hire a lawyer because it's on and popping. It's on and popping. I don't got time for games. There's too many diseases out here. And look at that woman. She wasn't wearing no condom. She got 3 kids. Where was the condom? He broke. What? He broke. What? He broke. You're right. She wasn't wearing them condoms. She don't wear condoms. You know what I'm saying? That will be another show. But the men weren't wearing condoms. So that's wrong. Don't play with people's feelings like that. Don't do that. Life is crazy. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. They have a woman in Pennsylvania. She got arrested and accused by prosecutors of pushing a stranded boyfriend to suicide after sending him heinous and graphic messages. And she also included a video of her having sex with another man. Yo, people crazy. What up, radio? We had a reverend on here, Reverend Raymond Samati. All right, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Reverend. Appreciate you hanging in there, keeping the show clean. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. You see what she did? Look, why you do that? Why you do that? Sent a video of you bumping and grinding. That's terrible. I'm telling people are heartless. People are heartless. I don't know, it's probably revenge, because maybe she caught him. But why tit for tat? Man, I killed himself. So, why tit for tat like that? Leave. Just leave. Because you're really not getting no revenge, because guess what? If he cheated, right, and you go cheat, he still cheated. You can't erase the fact that he cheated. So what revenge? What revenge? Oh, so I'm gonna get you back. How you get me back? You already did the damage. The damage is done. So you think, okay, so I'm gonna cheat with somebody. I'm gonna have sex with somebody else. So I'm gonna get you back. No, it's not. You cheated. He cheated. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Should I play this Billie Jean thing again? I think every time I hear something stupid, I'm going to play that. I'm going to keep that clip, and I'm going to record it on my machine. Billie Jean, my son. I'm going to record that. I'm going to put that on there. Good morning, KC. You late. It is an hour. No, I came on late, but good morning. Glad you woke up this morning. I'm glad you woke up. Good morning, Davon. I don't know if Davon is going to school. Is school over in Delaware? Is it over? I think it is. You know what? It is. Because my homegirl is a bus driver down there in Middletown. Shout out to VJ. She's a bus driver, and she took a picture on the bus, and it was the biggest smile ever. And she said, it's the last day of school. Shout out to all the bus drivers. Yes, good morning, good people. Yes, school is over. Yes, she gave the biggest smile ever. Pearly whites was shining. The bus looked clean. I'll see you next year. See ya. No, not next year. In a couple of months. What am I talking? Yeah. So school is over, but not for New York. Kids are still walking down the street. They just be dragging. They be walking down the street humming. Mm-hmm. 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 They don't want to go to school. And they know they're not doing nothing in school, but you still gotta go. Still gotta go. Mm-hmm. Every time, high schools too, I see the kids just a dragging, oh Lord. They doing on a march. They going to a million woman march. Mm-hmm. You got to see them, guys. I'm telling you, it is hilarious. Yesterday I had mentioned that I was going to play the episode a couple of more times about the hotel situation, and I want to, because I think it's so serious that I play this for those that probably didn't hear the story, for the newcomers that's on. I think it's real important because I see a lot of new names popping up. So I gotta play this clip. It's very important for all of us, not just women, because don't think just because you're a man that somebody won't try to break into your hotel room. Yes, they will. You got crazy people out there, you know, and everybody needs to be safe when they go to hotels. You need to understand that when you see that lock on the door, lock it, man. And when you see that top lock on the top, that latch, lock it, man. Lock it. You have to. Good morning, Jazz DPG. JAZDPYGY. Good morning, good morning. There was somebody else that came on my show and I didn't acknowledge them. And I'm sorry. Gotta go. It was GYTGAPUY. Thank you for coming on the show. Appreciate you. But I want to play this because I didn't get a chance to play it yesterday. And I'm telling you, it's important to know, especially if you're always traveling, going to hotels. You really got to understand what people are doing and that you're being watched. Believe it or not, you're being watched.
I ran as quick as I could.
Hold on. Let me go back to it.
Somebody opened my door. So I ran as quick as I could and slammed it.
Police say these photos show his severed finger caught in the door latch after she slammed the door. Hotel key cards.
Yes.
They electronically open the door to your room. But what if a stranger shows up at the front desk and says they're locked out of your room?
They're supposed to check your name, your ID against what's in the computer. They didn't do any of that.
Sherry Marchanda says she experienced a nightmare when this man got a key card to her room at an Embassy Suites in Iowa.
Well, simplest way to put it is I was raped for approximately 2.5 hours. The only thing he said to me was, "You're not going to scream rape." And I remember him being excited because I had a nightgown on.
And this businesswoman, Mandy, says she was staying at a hotel in Austin, Texas, when the front desk clerk gave a man a key to her room without verifying his ID.
I heard something at the door, so I quickly got up, looked around the corner, and realized somebody opened my door. So I ran as quick as I could and slammed it.
Police say these photos show his severed finger caught in the door latch after she slammed the door.
It was very scary, and it's been very overwhelming for me to go back on the road because of that.
So just how easy is it to get a key to someone else's room? 2 days after she checked into a Courtyard by Marriott in Ohio, Inside Edition investigative producer Josh Bernstein walked into the lobby and told the front desk clerk he locked himself out of her room.
It's 210. Thank you.
Right away, the front desk clerk handed over a key card to Mandy's room without ever asking for a picture ID.
Now let's see if it works.
You're kidding me. And this is the reason why I don't ever feel safe in hotels.
When we explained what happened, this manager apologized.
I'm sorry about that.
And when we tried the same test again at this DoubleTree in New Jersey, Josh was able to get a key card to my room, once again, without ever having to verify his ID.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Oh my God. You got the key.
She didn't even ask me for my ID.
Is there any way a manager can come up here to the room?
I completely understand. I'm a female. I travel. I understand the safety and importance of it.
It's scary, right? You wouldn't want a man to be able to get into your room without being registered to that room.
Correct, which is why we have protocols in place that I'll have to verify what happened.
Today, Sherry says she now triple locks her door with this special device called a key latch.
Push, and then you can check it. This wedge.
And Mandy uses this, a door wedge alarm.
If somebody tries to enter my room, it would go off. Somebody opened my door.
Do y'all see that? Y'all see that? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, when you go to hotels, and I say that because I'm always in Delaware, and they know me there, because I go there so much, and they have my business, and and for them to just give somebody the key, it should have been fired or reprimanded. I don't like people to lose their jobs, but it has to be some type of security situation because my life is in jeopardy. She just gave that man the key. She didn't ask for no identification. She didn't ask for nothing. What should have took place was, go on the computer. I don't see no man's name registered. What's your name, sir? Michael Smith. Michael Smith. But this room is registered to Nancy Houlihan. So let me call. Hello, Miss Nancy? Yes. Do you know a Michael Smith? No, I don't know a Michael Smith. Are you supposed to get a gas named Michael Smith? No. Who is that? Okay. Now yeah. You see what I'm saying? Ask. Don't just assume I locked my key. All right, so you locked your key. And that's why I always say there should always be two people at the desk. The night shifts is always one, but I never agreed to that. I don't think, Gig, you trying to come on? Gig, you trying to come on? Do it again. Do it again. Oh, by accident. Hold on. Sleep, wake you up. It has to be a proper protocol. Anybody have any suggestions? If you was the manager, what would you do? Let me read the comments. Thanks, Ampanosa. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but Ampanosa Stella joined. And Casey, thanks for liking the show. She said, this is crazy. Mr. said, I was staying at a hotel in Indianapolis, and the cops kicked in the door looking for someone. It wasn't me. That scared the ish out of me. So what happened? They kicked the door. Your night should have been free. They should have, your whole stay should have been free. Your whole stay there should have been free. KCC said absolutely fired. Gigs by accident. Yes, they just switched me rooms. Nah, bro. Nah, I'm terrorized. I'm shaking. I done made on myself. I done poo-pooed on myself. No. If I was you, trust me, you would have got it. Had you made the statement to the manager and he refused, contact the CEO of the hotel. Whatever hotel you stayed at, you contact them. I guarantee you would have got your money back. Just for the trauma that you've been through. Cops make mistakes. What if they would have shot you? You understand? Or tased you? You could have had a heart attack. Anything could have happened. Now, I guarantee, had you wrote to the CEO, the administrative office, your whole stay would have been free. They would have had to reimburse you. Trust me. Yep. How long ago did this happen? Was it many years ago? Yesterday, last night? When? A month ago? You still got time. I sure enough would. Yep. Training need, yes. When you go to a hotel and you're checking in, Mrs. Johnson, is anybody else staying with you? No, but I may have this person. Maybe you should leave that person's name at the desk. This person is going to be accompanying me. So, please make sure they show their ID. Maybe that's what we got to do. Somebody's coming to make sure they show their ID of who they are. Now, where I stay at normally, they know my peoples. They know my two best friends. They know them. Or they know my family members because if they see me coming in with my family, this is my family. Nobody else should be requesting the key. I get the key. Unless my family member is going out to get something to eat. Here's the key so you can get back in. But there's no way nobody else should get my key. Even if anybody came and says, hey, I'm in room 210, and that is my favorite room number. That's crazy. They said 210. Somebody in my business. Let's say somebody says I'm in room 210. 210. Preezy's in 210. Call the room. Hello, Miss Preezy. Okay, I might be in the shower. That's weird. Well, I can't issue you a key because I don't see your name on there. But let me get in contact with Miss Preezy. Or matter of fact, I'll take a walk. Get the biggest work. That's what I'm saying. You need more staff, and it's sad. You need somebody. Johnson, hold the desk. I need you to go upstairs with Mr. Mike Smith and let him in the room. It's got to be some type of protocol because Miss Preezy she doesn't have your name down. So, sir, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have you sit in the lobby because he's not going to stay. Can you have a seat in the lobby till we get in contact with Miss Preezy? Now, hotels got your phone number. They got your room number. They going to call you. Nobody don't pick up. Okay. Because I'm going to give you a perfect example. I went to my hotel and across the street, right? Not even across the street, walk down the hill. There's a Cracker Barrel, right? I had my dogs in the room, right? One of my dogs was barking crazy because they hear other dogs and they barking. They called me, Mr. Dupree. One of the dogs, and this was my niece's dog at the time. They barking a lot. They barking a lot. So I said, all right, I'm coming. I'm like 30 seconds away. I'll come. I walked back to the hotel and went in the room, and my family brought my food to me because, people was complaining about the dog. And mind you, it's a doggy hotel, and they had their dogs. They got their dogs barking, but you pick on me. But I got their asses. I kicked on all their doors. Shut the hell up. Yeah, that was me. Don't say that my dog is making noise when your dog is barking. You know how dogs, just like people. You say something, I say something. So that's what the dogs did. One dog barked and triggered it. So don't try to say that it was just my dog's barking, but my dog has a high pitch. So other dogs are barking, boo, boo. They got the bass. She got the treble. So maybe it was a little annoying, but hey, you in a doggy hotel. What'd you expect? So I came back on the strength because I like the hotel and I respect the staff and they're very respectful. Now I didn't want to cause no problems, so I came back. See what I'm saying? So my point is, if somebody comes to the desk and say, "Hey, I locked myself out the room. What's your name?" Mike Smith. What room you in? 210. You're not gonna go on a computer and look. You're just gonna hand the person the key because you can't remember everybody's face that comes in the hotel. That's the point I'm making. You look me up. You in room 10? Let me see. Mike Smith. I don't have a Mike Smith in room 210. Sir, you sure it's room 210? Yeah, I'm in 210. Really? It says Preezy 210. I'll have to verify that. Could you have a seat, please? Well, I'm in yo, bro, you ain't in, I couldn't be at the front desk. You ain't at no 210. So if you want me to verify, sit down. He not gonna stay. Not gonna sit there. Cause he came there to do wrong. Well, never mind. Let me go check and see if I left the key in my car. He's not gonna stay. Call on Miss Preezy. Do you have a guest named Mike Smith? Not no damn guest named Mike Smith. No. Who is that? I'm getting ready. Click, click. Who that is? What his name is, girl? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Is it therefore at the front desk? Absolutely. It's got to be more training. Because if you can call me by the damn dog barking, you can call me to verify if I have any more guests coming. Ma'am, do you know Mike Smith? Yeah, I know Mike Smith. Send him my way. I mean, I'm just saying. Yeah. And make sure he shows his ID. Maybe that's what we got to say from now on. Miss Preezy, you have a guest coming. What's their name? Such and such. Ask them if they have ID. To verify who they are, let them show you their ID. Maybe we have to do that because if they're not doing that at the front, that's bad. Maybe this video will be shown all over for managers, supervisors, front desk workers, CEOs to enlighten them of what can happen in a hotel. So just you do your part, lock your door, don't go in the room and just let it slam and you think it's an automatic lock. That latch is there for a reason. You got two. You got the bottom one that you got to turn And you got the top latch that you close, or they have the little one. It's a flap. It's a silver flap, and it opens up. Yes, I know. So I lock it all the time, and I look around too, see who's in the hallway. You have to be security conscious. Stop thinking that you are in Disneyland and everybody there is Mickey Mouse and Minnie. I'm sure Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse did some things they wasn't supposed to. They did it before they saw your kids. Hi, boys and girls. So come on. We got to be a little more smart. We're in 2023. You have to be your own security today. You have to be your own ring. You have to be your own camera. You have to be your own taser. Yes, it's real. So come on, guys, pay attention. That's why I wanted to play that again, and I'm gonna continue to play that. All right, it's about my time. But before I leave y'all, let me read these comments real quick. Mr. said, "Oh, Mr. You said it's been over 10 years ago. I was just happy I didn't get shot, and they let me keep my gun and smoke." Yo, you funny. I'm glad you didn't get hurt either, mister. I'm so glad you didn't get hurt. Casey says that stay and his next stat as well should be free. Yeah. Yeah, but he said it happened 10 years ago. I don't care. I probably would still go back. I'm traumatized. I've been traumatized over 10 years. I'm scared to stay in a hotel. I don't know. I'll try something. I don't know. Yeah, Gig said that was crazy. Gig said I wouldn't even tell them who's in the room because that could be dangerous too. What you mean, Gig? I wouldn't even tell them who's in the room. I just let them know they are not registered to be in that room, so they will have no access. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, when I was saying, no, Miss Preezy's in there, I'm saying that I'm saying it to myself if I was at the front desk. Like when you typing in the person's name and you saying, wait a minute, it's Preezy. She never said that she was having a guest. So it's like I'm talking to myself. You know how I do. I talk to myself. You know I got 6 people in, and I'm like, wait a minute. Let me call Miss Preezy. And that's what I mean. I will call Miss Preezy. You got anybody up, supposed to be coming? No. And if I did, could you tell me their names? Mike Smith. Make sure you show ID. Okay. Then it should have went down like that. But this lady, she just like, here you go. Here you go. Here's the key. But she could have been new on the shift. Maybe she changed her shift. You don't know the people that came in before you. Here you go. Here's the key. So she was wrong. She was wrong. Casey says should be fired. Reprimanded. Thank God it was just the news people doing it. But yeah, maybe you're right, Casey, because you are a boss. And so fired, I don't know. Maybe reprimanded. Listen, don't do that again. Don't you ever give that key out to nobody again. You understand me? Casey says, oh yeah, Gig. That's what I meant. Yeah. Dead wrong. That lady could have been raped or killed. Yeah. Yeah, Gig. See, you're right. You're right. Right. You're right. You're right. Now fired because that lady got raped. The other lady got raped in the other story. Yeah. No, but when they was doing examples, like those 2 incidents had happened before. But then the news people, when she contacted the second lady who didn't get raped, she's the one. Okay, that the other lady, she got raped. It happened at night, you know. But the other lady, she was able to jump up and slam the door before he got in, and she cut off his finger. But she called the news people, and when they showed her, hey, we just got in your room. She never got raped. She probably would have, but she cut his finger off. So now Frank got 9 fingers, whoever he is. And yeah, they were trying to show the example, of course, that could have happened. And, yeah, so I guess maybe, I don't know. I guess you guys are right. You shouldn't give the key. Yeah. Nah, fine, because the lady, yeah. Yeah, the examples, they need training. Definitely need training. Definitely. But guys, before I even get off the air, I don't know. I might come back on tonight. I got to see how I feel because, Friday nights is supposed to be 10 p.m. to 11. I might come back on here, but if I do, I want all y'all to come on. Everybody that came on today and show me love, come back on tonight. I ain't doing nothing this Friday. And listen to me. Here go Gig with the on the screen. Thank you, Gig. www.listenuplistenin5687.com. I'm on Facebook, Listen Up, Listen In. Instagram, Listen Up, Listen In 5687. And hit the link tree on Instagram. You'll see all the podcast platforms that I'm on. I'm on Twitter, Preezy5687. I'm on YouTube, Preezy6648. And also, if you go to my website, which is www.listenuplistenin5687.com, you will also see all the episodes that I've done. It's a lot of episodes. A lot of them are so fun, educational. You're just gonna love it. Trust me, you're gonna love it. A lot of guests from life coaches, from doctors, just people who have experienced so many different things in their life. My friends, my family, telling their stories. You're gonna love it. Season one was off the chain. And I'm hoping to make season 2 even better. So check it out, guys. Everybody have a great day. Thank you, KC. Have a wonderful day. But before I leave you guys, before I leave y'all on the wheel, I gotta leave. This is so important. Have a good day.
Take my love, get it in, I am the one. Take my sound. I take ability, take my love. I want to see in death. Take my own. Take, wow. Take ability, oh, take my own. Take my teeth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you break my sound.
What?
You break my sound.
What?
Oh, take my love.
I'm so wrong for that. Guys, I know I'm wrong for that. But I had to do it. We gotta end it with a bang. Come on now. And I want you guys, wherever you go today, I want that song to be in your head. Somebody getting you upset today, just say that. Sing that song. And they ain't gonna leave you alone. But you gotta sing it the way he's singing it. Cause it ain't gonna be right. You have to sing the song the same way he's singing it. Anyway, guys, live, laugh, love. Love you first. Because you can't love anyone or anything unless you love yourself. Keep God first in your life. Believe this God sing the song. Stay healthy, stay focused, and love, squeeze, and love your family. Squeeze your family just a little bit tighter. And your pets, because they family too. So squeeze them just a little bit tighter. And I love you, mommy and daddy, forever. That's on them. And stay focused. Don't let nobody get you down today. Wusa. Count to 1 to 20, 20 to 1. You know Spanish, say it too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't just keep going. That's all it is. And no texting. No texting while you're driving. Stay focused. Just pay attention on the road because remember, you're not just driving for you. You're driving for whoever's in the car, and you're driving for yourself. And you have to watch out for other people that's on the road. They have lives too. They want to get back to their family. Got a lot of crazy drivers. It's Freaky Friday. It's Freaky Fast Friday. People are trying to get to their destinations or whatever. They're going to be driving stupid. So you stay focused. Okay. And watch your surroundings because your surroundings is always watching you. Y'all have a wonderful day. God bless everybody, and I'm out. Shout out to all my nieces, nephews, great nieces, my whole family. Devon, Cheyenne.
Go to Instagram, Listen Up, Listen In, 5687, and on Facebook, Listen Up, Listen In. You can also email me at listenuplistenin5687@gmail.com. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, by following me on social media, you'll be able to see all the platforms my podcast is on. Wherever you consume my podcast, hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when a new episode is posted. Rate, review, and share this podcast.
Listen up, listen in.